The truth? You really believe in your heart that's the truth?
You tell me.
You really think that's what's going on?
What's the truth?
What's the truth?
What is the truth then?
You're in America.
Okay. Who built America?
Who built it? Oh, the Mexicans.
They built it?
Oh, yeah. They picked all the food, and if you guys weren't here, we wouldn't eat. That's crazy shit talk, dude.
Well, I'm asking you.
That's crazy shit talk. You believe that, right? You believe if you guys didn't pick the fucking fruit, we wouldn't eat it.
What fruit? I'm not Mexican. I'm a slave nigga.
Oh, well, let me tell you a little story about that one. Okay, want to go there? I didn't own any fucking slaves, dude. My family grew up in upstate New York, where we fucking took the slaves out of my fucking family's house in a fucking tunnel to the river, all right, to try and fucking get them to safety, all right? So that's what my fucking family did, and you guys trying to get fucking money for fucking some kind of shit like that, that's fucking bizarre shit, dude. It's reparations shit. It's bullshit, and you know
reparations
it. Is it a made-up thing by our government?
Exactly. That's some made-up garbage.
Thank you. I appreciate that shit.
No one gets reparations. If you want something, you got to fight for it. Now, y'all got what y'all got. Y'all fought for it. Y'all dropped atomic bombs on Japanese people.
You know what? I heard a black man.
You hung niggas on trees. That's how you get it.
I heard a black man the other day tell the real story about there was many black people that owned slaves also during that time.
Well, yeah. King Solomon owned slaves and
you know what? I appreciate your knowledge, dude. I appreciate
the Bible.
Your knowledge and your honesty, dude. Really
Slavery is natural. That's reality.
Okay, you don't need to yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm
okay. See, just like I wasn't mad, you're not, and I agree with you. You're that's your tone of voice, and you're talking to me, and you know what I mean. So just like I walked by, I always act like
slavery.
You're mad.
The whole Bible is about slavery. That's the reality of life on earth. But you guys don't teach that. Instead, y'all keep it hidden.
Wait. What's you guys?
White people. You look white to me.
All right, so you guys, we teach.
You don't teach it. Instead, you don't teach the reality of it. Instead, you run away from the true story of it. Instead of saying, hey, to a black person, if I was a white guy like you, I'd tell a black person, hey, nigga, you put yourself into slavery. You don't know your story?
No,
that's what I would say.
Sure.
To black people.
Yeah, I think that's kind of rude.
You lost the war. Well, it is what it is. It's the truth.
Yeah, but it's the truth, and I'm
a
realist, and I tell the truth too. When someone says to me, "Hey, how you doing today?" If I'm having a shitty day, I say, "I'm fucking. You really want to know? I'm having a shitty fucking day." You know what I mean? So you're a realist, and you're.
I wear shirts with black people getting hung on trees, and white people pointing at it. Okay. I wear reality. I got it in my trunk right now if you want to see.
Well, I can show you pictures of black people fucking murdering white people on a daily. And that happens in this town almost on a daily basis.
What town?
Los Angeles. Almost on a daily basis.
Where at? What city?
Okay. I appreciate you, dude.
I'm asking
What's your name?
I'm Keyshawn McBath.
John Multer. I appreciate you. I appreciate your fucking knowledge. I appreciate the way you approach me. I don't even problem have you fucking standing up to me, because that's fucking what I appreciate. If you didn't, I'd feel like, you know what I mean? So I appreciate all that. And more than anything, I appreciate the fucking knowledge, and more than any of it, I appreciate I don't think these people should be here. What's going on in the government right now. I don't think that people break the law and come to this country. I don't think they should be there. We're not going to get on that. But I have compassion. So when I see them taking these guys...
I would feel the same way. If this was my country, I would feel the same way.
Let me finish. There's two black hooded guys. They got these fucking guys down like this. You might have seen the video of them taking them to some other country to fucking convict them, whatever. So to me, in my heart, that hurts me. That's like they're taking these human beings. I'm not sure what all these human beings did. Maybe they raped little girls or murdered people. But I have some compassion. Why do they have to treat them like this? You know, why do they have to treat them like fucking like an animal? So to me, I do have compassion. All right. So more than anything, my compassion towards you is your feelings and your strongness about your background, and you wanting to also fucking help people like myself understand it better, and you want to spread some knowledge. You're not out to fucking confront me. You came to fucking spread some knowledge and help me understand it a little better, instead of like, fuck you, get out of here, whitey. You were like,
all right.
I appreciate that. That's what I appreciate more than anything. All right?
We all gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die.
I'm going sooner than you. So
that's the reality of life here on earth.
Sure.
I'll speak in reality.
Yeah, we're all going. Where are you going with that?
But white people will never really admit their history.
You can't.
We got. I mean,
that's your generalization.
not to sit here and to play the blame game.
Sure.
My race is killing each other over blue and red. I never in my life understood that.
Crazy
We
shit.
famous for Boys in the Hood and Minister Society. That's not me.
Sure.
That's what Michael Jackson's music was about. Bad. He took it from a true story. He was trying to show you that how he was a square. You could see his socks showing because his pants was flooding. But then he was trying to show these three clowns how he was cooler than them.
Dude, you know.
I never understood it because it was in the 80s, but as I got older, I understood it. And then...
You know what? I can't say I understood it, and that's the first time I've heard it explained like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I was there in Dodger Stadium watching this man thing. I went and seen fucking...
Which man?
I seen the Michael. I seen the Rolling Stones. I've seen all big fucking bands. And then finally I go to Dodger Stadium and see fucking Michael Jackson. And it was the best fucking concert.
What year?
Ever. I think 88.
Oh yeah, he had a concert there?
Yeah. Listen, and I left that concert going, that was the best fucking concert. And it wasn't, his music is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't about the music, it was about the stories he was telling. And maybe I wasn't understanding the stories, but I knew it was coming from here. You know what I mean? So I left that concert going, that's the fucking best show I've ever fucking watched in my life. People think we're fighting. Right now.
Oh, okay.
I know, that's just, instead of trying to fucking understand each other. So what I'm saying about Michael is where were you going with that? With his
what my message? Where was I going with it? What I was trying to tell you is that he was trying to say to black people, to Tupac and Nipsey Hussle, this isn't what's cool.
Did he know them people at that time?
No, he didn't know that, but that's why
we're
we're in the boat we in. That's why we don't live how y'all live. You saw this look around here? We don't live like this. He was trying to tell them, hey, this isn't cool.
Sure.
Pick your pants up. Sure. This is what's bad.
Sure. Oh, I fucking love it.
But they didn't really... I didn't understand the message as a child because his music was in the 80s, but as I got older...
70s.
I understood it. I don't understand why you would put Thug Life on your stomach.
Sure.
And show it off to people and right on your skin.
Sure. I'm all for
so
that.
I understand. And then going through life, I'm living the same thing he that's in his music videos. So I understand it.
You want to know a little story?
Your people at the beach right now, while my people bragging about being in the ghetto.
Dude, see, you're not.
They bragging about being in the ghetto.
You're saying you people. Dude,
white people are at the beach right now. This is their land.
10 hours a fucking day, dude. I work 10 hours a fucking day.
What's your occupation?
I might be. Honestly, look at me. I fucking sweep floors, mop the fucking bathrooms for all these fucking Mexicans at an aerospace company.
Okay.
It's by choice, okay? Because I could be running the fucking machine. I could,
How old are you?
Almost 70.
Okay.
So I could be running the fucking machine. I could be doing anything I wanted there. It's by choice because I still have a fucking 12-year-old daughter that I like to go to her sporting events and stuff. So if I was a machinist, I'd have to stay for the whole fucking 10 hours. When I want to leave, I say, dude, I'm out of here. I also drive for them. I drive parts around and do a bunch of shit for them. So I make fucking minimum fucking wage, dude. Minimum wage. When I used to make fucking $30 an hour, right? I make minimum wage right now, fucking mopping floors, 10 hours a fucking day. So you sometimes have a misconception. You see me and I get to send my kid, I send my kid, this costs $25,000 a year to send my kid to this school, right? Okay. But I do that out of sacrifice to try and get my kid an education. Finding out maybe the education thing isn't all it's made up to be, but I do know that, you know, I mean, education is definitely a good thing, but sometimes 4 years of college, these kids go and they come out and get a job. They didn't need that. They got the experience, but we also spent fucking $100,000. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't, you know, I have a nice home, yes, but we worked our ass off for that fucking home, dude. We worked our fucking ass off. So my wife's a principal at a fucking elementary school. She's worked 30 years fucking teaching children with autism. And then she finally said, I need a break from the fucking autism, being pinched and kicked and bit every fucking day. Okay. I'm gonna go use my education. She got a master's degree in fucking education, and she's a principal now. She makes $150,000 a year. I'm lucky to make 45, 50 sometimes, right? So we put that together, and we're fucking struggling, dude. This lady every fucking day fucking we eat leftovers. We fucking struggle every fucking day. Got a nice house. Fucking nice house. I got a good place to sleep. Got a shit ass car. That's not even my car. That's my daughter's car. I have a fucking Prius. A Prius C, yellow Prius C. So if you see me, don't fucking run into me. So the bottom line is, sometimes what you see isn't what you get. You know what I mean? So you're saying all you do, all you live in, all this. Dude, it's not all like that. You know what I mean? It's just like these people out here begging for money. I'll give a guy $1 or something, but you got more money than I do. You got more money than I do.
Don't take.
You got more money in your fucking pocket than I do.
Don't take what I'm saying.
I got in my fucking pocket.
Don't take what I'm saying as a cry and a complaint.
We need to go have a bear
and
someday.
And an attack against yourself.
No.
That's not what
when
I'm
you
saying.
It's when you say your people. And they are my people, so what am I doing?
What I'm saying is, if we go to Laguna Beach right now,
you
ain't gonna see no black people there. We go to Newport Beach, ain't gonna black people.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying. But that's a decision.
You're freaking me out there.
That's a decision.
I lived in Newport for fucking almost 20 years.
How many black people over there?
There were none, man.
None. All right,
none.
I'd love to live over there. But that's a decision these niggas made.
Dude, I can't afford to live over there. Right? I live there. That's where my wife's from. My wife's from Orange County. We got to live way the fuck out in Valencia. I drive fucking 40, 50 miles every day. Fucking, little yellow Prius that right now is sitting up there because I can't afford to put the fan in it. I gave a guy $100 that I met in this parking lot, a Prius guy. He works out of his car. I gave him $100, and then he called me. He goes, "I got your fan. Can you put it in?" I go, "Dude, I don't have the fucking any more money because this money. Look at my fucking check. Here's my check, dude. Here's my fucking paycheck.
Okay.
Here's my fucking paycheck right there.
Nice fat check.
No.
How much is it?
Look at that fucking
$5.72.
thing. Dude, my wife takes four bills of this. It's hers to try and make that household run. Okay.
Well,
Listen,
what's the
let me
difference
finish.
between you and me? You got human rights. I don't.
No,
You got human rights.
No, don't go.
Right?
there.
Have you ever been denied human rights?
Yes.
You've been denied human rights?
I don't know about.
What century?
Tell me you. No, I don't. Tell me. Give me an example. Is what I'm saying. Just an
My
example,
history in this country, people who look like me have been denied human rights.
No. I know that.
That's the position we put ourselves in.
I grew up in upstate New York in the 70s. I told you how old I was, right? I would drive down to Daytona Beach, and on the way down, there were bathrooms that were black and bathrooms that were white. I lived that, dude. I seen it. I saw that, and that, I couldn't fucking even believe that was, still going on.
The entire Bible is about racism.
Yeah, you know what? I read the Bible and almost done daily. I go to mass because I am Catholic, so I go to mass every fucking weekend. Never miss. We're fucking camping in fucking Syria somewhere. We go to mass. So and for me, people are like, you go to mass. You think you're gonna get to heaven, go to mass. You know why I go to mass? Because I like being with my family. It's one time my whole family's together with me, and I like just being in some place that's quiet. The guy's talking some kind of positive shit. You know what I mean? He got a message sometimes I can take with me. You know what I mean? It's not about being fucking saved or I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I do a lot of fucking bad shit, man. You know what I mean? This fucking thing right here, dude, is the fucking negative to the world. That thing will fucking kill you. That thing kills me, man. I have a 12-year-old, that's all she does.
And they just sit on the phone and play with the phone all day, huh?
Yes, and she got a dad right in her house that says, let's go for a hike. Want to go shoot the basketball? She plays basketball, she plays softball, and she plays volleyball. And I got a volleyball court in my community where we can go down and hit the ball over. Come on, honey, you want to play? You know what I mean? So it's hard. It's fucking a hard life. Not just for fucking black people, okay? It's a fucked world out there completely, dude. Because of this.
Oh, because of the phones? And
Yes,
the
you
technology?
know, dude. You got it in
Technology?
your hand. You haven't had it out of your hand the whole time we've been talking. You never even set it down. And part of it is you need it for your work, I'm sure. You do D-Tex with it. Do you have to do D-Tex?
Well,
Can I tell you one story, Sid?
Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm
You're
listening.
gonna like this story.
I'm listening to you.
So, I was out of work for 2 years straight. 2 years I didn't work at all, not a fucking day. And when I went, I was smoking some fucking good bud, and I'm fucking around the corner by the pool, and my buddy rolls up. He goes, "What are you doing, John?" He doesn't smoke. He goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "Dude, I'm fucking looking for work. I didn't got any work." And fucking, this is 2009, 2010. And I go, anyways, make it short. He goes, "Hey, I got a construction thing going on, a gig down and up in the hills. You want to go?" I go, "Sure." Well, okay, so we go in. We walk in the door. Walk in the door. Look over to the left. There's a picture of this woman with the Beatles. Black woman with the Beatles. Oh, God. Where are we? We're at fucking Hazel Gordy's house. You know who
Okay,
Hazel Brody is?
yeah.
He's
Motown.
Yeah, well,
Motown.
Listen, she's
That's his daughter.
she's Jermaine Jackson's
Wife.
mother.
Wife.
But Jermaine Jackson Jr.'s he's the son, and then they have a daughter named Autumn, right? So I worked at that house for. By the way, Hazel's fucking fucked up on the fucking some kind of fucking drugs at that time, whatever was going on at that time, some kind of fucking. But she was a great woman, and big huge pictures of Michael in the fucking house, all kinds of fucking shit, man. So she had water damage in her house. We worked at that house for almost 3 months at there, and I befriended Autumn, the daughter, and she took me one day, dude. Listen, she took me one day. She goes, John, come here. I want to show you something. We sat down in her fucking living room, and she was there with her boyfriend, and they were doing bong hits a lot, but we were working and shit. So so I just befriended her, and she goes, "John, come on, I'll show you something." She takes this fucking photo of family, and she goes, "This was," because she goes, "I know how much you like my uncle. You've expressed how much you enjoyed his music, and you think he was a good man, a good person." She shows me this fucking photo album of his last fucking. They did a party for his parents. Over there in Encino, right? And they don't do parties because they're Jehovah's Witnesses or something. They don't like the party. They don't like to celebrate those kind of things. But she said, we kind of surprised them. We just did it anyways. She goes, and this was the last pictures of Michael taken on a family basis where, so I fucking look into this album and I'm going, oh my fucking God. I was just like, so for me, every day of my life is blessed like that. So I get blessings like that. I don't have a lot of fucking money. I'm going in here to fucking cash my check. I left my phone, but see, I'm going to drive all the way to Vincent to get that fucking thing because I kind of need it today, right? I'm going to go out and I have a son who fucking put through 5 years of college at the University of Wyoming, right? He's sitting there doing absolutely fucking nothing. He can't get a job right now. He did get in a horrific truck accident and recovering from that, but he's 2 years into recovery.
He's in Wyoming?
His ankle's fine. No, he's here. He's at my house in fucking... he could use a security job. No, but anyways, so sometimes you look at life, and life is, you know what I mean. So, but I have been blessed to be able to meet people like that. I've met all kinds of weird fucking people like that. And I did work on a television show for a little bit. Scrubs, you ever heard of a television show?
I've heard of Scrubs.
Yeah, fun show, dude. Good show, good people. Donald Faison, black guys and Clueless and Remember the Titans.
Kind of fat, kind of tubby.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the guy who sings on TV now, right? But yeah, I've been blessed in a lot of ways. And again, I worked on that show for a lot of years. That was good money. I made good money on that show. They shot that show at a broken down hospital in North Hollywood. And I was the building engineer there at that time. I made fucking good money then. So what's harder is when you make good money and then all of a sudden you don't, dude. Right now I'm telling you, I make fucking $17 an hour, dude. And so kind of by choice because my kid's school's right there and it's easy and all this shit. But the bottom line is my wife hates me. You know what I mean? She works her ass off and she makes that much and I make this much. So it's a fucking thing like that, you know? And she doesn't like the dope, so I've been off. And part of my attitude...
What's dope?
Pot. I've been smoking pot since I was fucking like 10 years old. All right? So on and off for 10 years, for 50, 60 years. So I know it's not, she's like, oh, it's going to kill you and stuff. Well, I know it's not going to kill me. It doesn't help anything you put in your lungs, fucking campfire or whatever. Anything carbon you put in your lungs is going to fucking hurt you. But it also makes me mellower. Had I just smoked a fucking bowl and walked by,
you'd relax, okay.
Yeah, but peace, good. I would have been like, fucking what? I wouldn't have been like, and all I
ready to fight.
My curiosity came from the word Palisades, and I also got my guard card. Okay, I did guard work for a little bit, and which I really fucking enjoyed actually. But I let it expire, dude. It's fucking pissing me off because right now I wouldn't mind, because look at me. On Fridays, this is my day off. I work 10 hours a day, right? So I work 4 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is my day off. So I get Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. Wife wants me to work fucking at least one of those days, right? So if I had my guard card that was active, I'd be fucking doing a stint, 12 o'clock tonight till morning or something. Movie business. Get yourself in that movie business, dude. I was in that movie business for years. The guards in that movie business, they get taken care of, they get fed, they're respected, you know what I mean? Try to get in that movie business.
How you do that? What business?
Gotta know people,
what you talking about? Oh, like, you talking about Paramount? What you mean?
You don't have to work for one of them companies. You don't have to work for like a studio, you know what I mean? But you can work, for a company that provides those services for movie sets and for television sets.
Like who?
It's a fucking right. I don't know off the top of my head any of them. I can't name. There's so many fucking guard companies out there now, right? Fucking 100 guard companies out there.
For movies?
No, I don't know about that, but I mean, there's so many guard companies. So. No, I've been out of the movies. That show ended in 2010. And then I stopped working. That's when I was out of work for a couple of years. Fucking, that wasn't too bad though, actually. I had a brand new baby. Like a brand new, it's the 12-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had the brand new baby, 2 years. Fucking did nothing except I didn't do nothing because I changed her diapers and making sure she got some fucking, breast milk and fucking, I took care of my child. And it was very nice, but my wife hated me. We were fucking broke. Even broker than we are now, So we're struggling. This lady makes 100.
Y'all ain't struggling that much. Y'all in LA County with land.
I'm up there, and it's nice, dude. It's fucking nice, dude. I like it out there.
You up there with Santa Clarita?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't that bad.
No, it's not bad.
It ain't that bad.
But no, I get it. I get the struggle, but I don't totally understand it. So just meeting you today helped me understand it a little better. I hope you do more of this. The way you do it is very good, just so
thank
you know.
you.
Because you were confronting, but you weren't like, I didn't know if I was going to have to, I wrestled a lot. I didn't know if I was going to have to do one of my fucking moves or what I was going to have to do, because you don't know about fucking people these days. So I still confront, I still, put myself out there, but I know it's dangerous, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like, fuck, what did I do? And my fucking blood started going, I started fucking, and then all of a sudden, something you said just fucking shut it down, man. I don't know what you said, but shut it down. I didn't feel, I wish I knew to tell you, but something you said or the way you looked shut down those feelings. I went, this guy's okay. This guy wants to tell me what he thinks, but not in an aggressive way. But you have an aggressive way about you, but it was still, I appreciate that. I mean, other people might not though. Other people like get scared and like, what the fuck, get away from me, you know what I mean? But so
no, I understand. Different people have different vibes, so you gotta just.
You want to know what the weirdest thing is?
Fill out people's vibes.
I'm gonna tell you one last story, because this is really what you're about, kind of, and wondering what the white people and what they were taught. I grew up in upstate New York, right? My dad told me that side of the tracks is no good. This is the side of the tracks. The black people over there, we're over here. Okay? I'm going, no, Dad, I got a guy at school who's fucking plays football with me. Listen, that he's fucking nicest guy. I love fucking this guy, right? And I didn't really want to believe him, right? Then one day, we're coming across town, across the fucking railroad trestle. About fucking eight, 9 black kids attacked about 3 or 4 of us. Fucking come at us, fucking just started. We did fucking nothing. We're walking across the bridge. They fucking attacked us, fucking took over. My brother, finally, we're running fucking like hell across the bridge, right? So I said, oh fuck, maybe Dad's right? Well, maybe Dad's right. What the fuck? Why are they attacking me? I did nothing. I'm white, and they attacked me. You know what I mean? So I'm understanding a little bit more as time goes on, maybe why they attacked me. You know what I mean?
No.
So that changed my.
You got 2 different types of black people.
You got 2 different kinds of white people.
Well,
no.
Yeah, I guess.
Am I a little different than some of the white people you might have met? Tell me, because I want to know. Because I want to know where.
That's hard. Well,
I want to know where you're putting me.
Where am I putting? Well, what do I mean by it?
I'm not going to be offended.
Well, I don't really care about offending people.
Right.
I say whatever I want to say.
You
But you got 2 different types of black people. You got Michael Jackson, and you got Tupac. You don't get it?
Well, I didn't.
You got South Korea. You got North Korea.
Yeah, I didn't know that much about Tupac and all them things because they weren't around long.
What you mean you didn't know enough about him? He was gang banging.
Yeah.
You didn't understand that?
No, I
didn't understand that?
I don't get it.
I wouldn't get it either if I was being denied. If I was a slave, my history was slavery. Why would I gang
I
bang?
don't get it. Why are they killing each other? That's my thing.
They're just clowns. They're like boys.
It's weird.
If they're not doing that, they prostituting and hurting each other. And you can never. If life is war, you can never win a war like that. You'll always be another man's property, and that's why they in the boat. They got the rest of their race put in the same boat, and they brag about doing jack shit. So the only way we could get free from that, as a people, we would have to kill those clowns. That's biblical.
Is that why they've been taken out to some extent?
Well, that's why they would have to be taken out. If not, we would never
Some
be
of them
free
are dead, right?
from the boat we've been put into.
Some of them are dead, and most of them are dead.
Well, yeah. That's why, that's what it needs to lead to.
I gotta go cash my check so I can get something to eat. I'm hungry as shit.
You take care, man. Yeah.
It was very nice meeting
Yeah,
you.
you too, man.
You made me understand a little bit. I hope a tiny little bit you understand a little bit that you can't look at everybody and say, you know what I mean? I'm struggling like you fucking
Well,
struggling,
listen,
dude.
like I
might
told
never-
you, look, you're supposed to be racist. You probably didn't understand what I'm saying, but the whole Bible is it's an effed up way to put it, but it is what it is.
I'm supposed to be racist.
That's why y'all on the top. Deuteronomy 20:16 in the Bible, he said, kill these 7 nations. If not, you're going to learn their ways. Like, happy birthday. That's a cursed day in the Bible.
So you do read the Bible. What do you think about the rapture? What do you think is going to happen? Think this shit's coming down right now? Or is it
like
fucking hundreds of
you
years?
talking about a rapture like we just going to descend into the sky type thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean-
I wouldn't really be able to speak on that, but
I'm saying, do you think that we're in times right now that's going to come to end times where fucking Jesus is going to come down out of the sky?
yeah, I believe we are.
Or are we like hundreds of years off? Or are we like 10 years?
No, I believe we're living about that time right now. You got
Man,
inflation,
I feel that too, but
and inflation is the root. Is the main thing that's going to bring your country down.
yeah, well, and this guy ain't.
Yeah, it's currency.
This guy's promising to help it, but he ain't gonna help it. He's got his inflation's going in his back pocket. You know what I mean?
So
Honestly,
once your inflation goes through the roof, then that's
fucked.
that's Ezekiel 7:19. That's your
when
stumbling
That's
block.
when I gotta go get my guns, man.
Exactly.
I need my guns, and my guns are in fucking back east.
But then they come in with gun control too.
Fuck that gun.
You got to watch gun control history.
Yeah, that's why they want to do it.
That's how they do it.
That's the scary part.
If I could take your sovereignty, then I could take your guns.
No.
How do I do that? That's all political.
Oh, there's my girl. Now I missed my girl. Are you gonna break? For how long? No, come on, because I gotta pass a check. Were you talking about half hour?
Breeze in there, breeze in there.
She okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyways.
All right, cash your check and
And
your day.
fucking, one day I cashed a check here. I lost the fucking $400 to my wife. I couldn't find it because it was in a fucking cart, in an envelope in the cart, man. How's this business doing? Is it your own or you?
No, this is my partner's business.
Yeah. Yeah. Has he got you busy? Has he got
Yeah,
you working?
I'm busy every week.
Well, that's a good thing.
It's going good.
Hopefully he's paying you better than I'm getting paid.
No, I'm about in your area.
Yeah. See, that sucks, dude. You can't live on that. Why do they pay us that? He makes more than that on the business, not that much probably, but still. Why do they do that to us? You know, to just keep us fucking down? You know what I mean?
I guess.
My boss makes fucking big money, dude.
It's called capitalism.
My boss makes big money. He fucking knows. But the thing is, he doesn't get, is I fucking go out to do a run to Orange County, and a run that should take a couple hours. I'm gone for fucking 4 hours, dude. Because that's how I fucking feel. You fuck me, I fuck you. You know, and that's not the best way to go. But as far as work goes, if this guy don't take care of me, I'm not going to take care of him. I'm just not going to.
When you can't earn first place, you got to live backwards. And what's backwards? Capitalism. You got 50 people working and then one person at the top receiving all the reward. That's backwards.
Oh shit, dude.
Socialism would be we all get together and we spread this out all fairly.
Yeah, but socialism in a lot of countries hasn't worked. So they say, you know what I mean? You know, that's the big thing out there. You know, that's what Joe Rogan.
So they say, but how did capitalism work?
Not much better.
What's
huh?
capitalism?
Better.
What is capitalism? Here, you do the work, nigga. When the check comes, you go get the cotton up. You ain't got no rights, you know that. And I'm gonna keep the check. But what's that gonna lead to? War.
Oh shit.
Right?
Well, hey, I appreciate meeting you.
Yep. Take care, man.
Take care of yourself.